Also, another show. There's a new Gordon Ramsay show that's out now called Secret Service, where it's just fucking kitchen nightmares, but with extra steps. Gordon Ramsay just wants to be Jason Bourne. He wears a baseball cap, and there's even shots in the show where it looks like a Jason Bourne like transition where they're like going to a new city and it's like Washington DC and he's like just driving in this SUV wearing a baseball cap, and then after about like 10 minutes into the show it's kitchen nightmares.
Okay.
Does he try to be like sneaky? Is he acting like he's a secret agent sneaking in and getting the dirt on the restaurant?
Basically, there's a like secret insider on the show, like someone that works there that's like, this place is going to fucking hell. And then they reach out to Gordon and they're like, please save us, Gordon Ramsay. And they like leave a key somewhere so he can go in after hours and like look around the place and like just pick up gross shit and be like, oh my god. And he gets like an idea of like how bad the place is running, and then he sits in a van and then he plays guy in the chair, just like spying on this place, and kitchen nightmares.
See, that's so fake and produced though, just the premise, because obviously you can't do that. That's breaking and entering, and if Gordon Ramsay breaks and enters into my place, I am going to press charges until he pays me off.
Well, also, they think... So, the restaurant owners think they're going on, like, a restaurant renovation show.
Okay.
So, they know that they're being filmed, and they have cameras up, and they're like, all right, we're on a show. So, that's the premise, but who fucking knows?
That's a little bit better. I think I do watch a good bit of Gordon Ramsay. I kind of like the cooking competitions where there's like 20 or 30 cooks trying to win the job at a nice restaurant and some cash prize. I like those. There was one year where they had the blind girl win, and I was furious. Like how are you gonna write a cookbook?
That's my favorite. That's my favorite thing ever.
Have you seen his disguises? And Zach, I want you to open the web page because this has some other examples of his disguises. Number one, there's another disguise.
That first one, have you guys ever seen? Might be a deep cut, but the old Nickelodeon show Mr. Meaty.
Yes.
That's what he looks like.
I wasn't going to reference that. I was going to reference the Garbage Pail Kids. He kind of has that look too. That weird, round, bloated face, like he's being inflated with air. He's got such a distinctive look that he can't pull off any disguise. And also, any show, that looks like a nightmare.
That is so ghastly. Just so awful. There we go. As a woman
would.
Why are you putting fish in my tacos? It's just his fucking nonsense critique.
Also, I'm so bad at a Gordon impression. Like anytime I like made a joke in my video where I was like Gordon for like a bit, I would go back and forth from like doing my shitty impression to just like talking to my normal fucking voice. Like I'm so bad at his voice.
I don't remember what he even sounds like. The most iconic line he has is when he holds those slices of bread up on that lady's head. And he's like, "What are you?" She's like, "An idiot sandwich." He's like, "An idiot sandwich. That's exactly what you are.
Yeah.
And you'll continue to be that until you cook this correctly. Do it again." And he's yelling.
One impression that I think my last video was Extreme Makeover Home Edition, which I finally covered. People have been like asking for it forever. And I did my best Thai impression, but it was just Ben Shapiro with a cold. That was like just the whole thing.
Ben Shapiro?
Yeah. Yes. But like you gotta do it with like a raspy voice to get Thai's like
miles is that they're not important and it's time to move on.
Yeah.
And it's time to move on, gang. It's time to move on, folks. Yeah, that's what he's probably one of the easiest people to do an impression of, because you just sound like, and you just make your voice higher and then be a total fucking dweeb.
Yeah.
And that's Ben
How can
Shapiro.
you sound as lame as possible right now?
Well, you have to have a totally AstroTurf show with not a lot of organic following. And you have to be supported by really powerful people. Some of them foreign people. Yeah.
No, the skinny guy that wears the suit. He did the dumb Starbucks bit.
Nathan Fielder.
So I saw a thing from Nathan Fielder today where he does a job interview. He's in person there in front of a woman. I think it's a job for a paralegal or a lawyer or at the firm. and he's wearing a hidden earpiece, and all of his answers are coming from a 7-year-old who is listening to her questions. Like they hear her ask the questions. They say to the 7-year-old, what organizational skills would you bring to the firm? We have a lot of clients, etc. I don't want to answer that one.
At first, it was like
why do you want to be a lawyer? Maybe.
Why do you want to be a lawyer? And he's like, so I can get bad guys and make them go away.
At one point, he just goes, "Do you like skateboarding?"
Yeah. What legal experience do you have? And he's like, I don't like that question. Do you like skateboarding? And it reminds me of that producer we had on this show.
Oh yeah, wouldn't answer the fucking questions.
It's just like, do you guys like video games?
Dude, Nathan for you.
That guy's dressed up.
So
that guy was awful.
I haven't finished it, but the airplane or like the pilot one that he did recently apparently is really good, where he became an actual 747 pilot.
Really?
Yeah.
As a bit? One. Like that seems like a big investment.
I haven't watched his new show. I've just seen Nathan for You, the old ones.
It's pretty similar to Nathan for You.
Show. Yeah.
There was one show I forgot to mention, I think last time I was on here, that I think you guys would really enjoy. It's on TLC, of course, and it's called My Husband's Not Gay.
Okay.
Can you guys guess what state this show took place in? Yep.
Utah.
Yep. It is a bunch of Mormons, the gayest guys you've ever seen, who are married because they're not allowed to be gay.
Yeah.
And they just kind of fuck guys. But they're not gay.
They might be, though.
Oh, so like the lead.
Did they get a third gay guy to shake the bed? I'm just soaking my dick in your ass so much.
Yes, I'm soaking. Yep.
What was that show? Jury Duty? Oh my god. You know what I'm
Hutch
talking about?
opened my eyes to what it takes to be gay. I thought if you had gay sex, that made you gay. And this is like 15 years ago, me. I thought that if you had gay sex, you were kind of permanently gay. That was a label that you couldn't shed. This is
got the stain on you.
And Hutch was like, no, gay sex doesn't make you gay. A desire for more gay sex makes you gay. And I was like,
an entire generation of Zoomers to believe that gay sex does not make you gay.
Dude, That's
what progressives do.
I'm on board. I think that it's the desire for more gay
sense.
sex. That is what indicates that you're a gay person. Not an experimental phase. It's if you want more gay bone in you, you're gay.
It's because
at least 5 times.
It's because I knew a gay guy who exclusively liked young straight men, and he would get them to like
kind of predatory,
and then they would go right back to not like young.
And that guy's name, Jeffrey Epstein.
Me and Jeffy.
Wait, so this guy would go around and fuck young gay men, and then he'd be like, as they're laying on the bed crying, realizing their life will never be the same, he's like, no, it's only gay if you want it again. And then they're like, okay, I guess I can go home and try and be an actor still.
Here, hold on. Check. Is that better?
Yeah, you do sound good now.
Okay.
Maybe Woody hears differently.
I would like even louder. I feel like you're not as loud as Kyle and Taylor, and I don't know myself.
What if I check automatically adjust mic volume? Is that better? Mic check.
It's real similar. I think I've taken too much time. We normalize it in post.
Okay. Yeah, he'll get it. Sorry. But anyway, so your friend was a gay guy who had sex with younger men that he suspected were gay.
They were all straight. They were like, he had a thing for straight guys. He was like a gay guy with a fetish for seducing
That's a common thing.
Straight guys. Yeah.
I wonder if he was ever fooled. Like, I only fuck straight guys. Well.
Yes, yeah.
Well, I'm as straight as the day is long, sweetie.
He runs right into Lindsey Graham. Well, you're going to have to do a lot of sweet talking to get me.
No, they would go back to like dating women after him. It was just this. Yeah, it was pretty.
Sounds like he needs training, skill improvement. If this guy had the motion, then they'd stay gay.
How do you get these straight guys to give it up?
No idea. He would just show up at we would meet at restaurants and so he would just show up with like a new straight guy every month. It was just a whole thing.
I think we got a lot of straight guys in denial doing that, because if a guy asked me on a date, you know, I'm going to be like, is it a vacation? Because if it's like you're taking me to Hawaii, I might have to be a little gay. But if we're just going to fucking PF Chang's, nah, I'm not putting out, dude.
You go gay domestic?
It's like a Tiger
wait a minute.
situation.
Taylor, you go gay for a domestic vacation? That is, you're bi already. just based on that. Hawaii? That's like $2,000.
How far do they have to fly you to be gay?
Kyle's like Toronto.
Mars. We better be yeah, we're gonna have to go extraplanetary.
Pretty fucking dude.
I feel like it's like that Larry David
Canada.
interview where he was like talking about how like a destination wedding where he's like, more than 2 hours, no thanks. I feel like that's me with gay guy like taking me on vacation. I'm like, how long's a fucking flight?
I'm picturing the genuine straight guy who got wrapped up in this, who like is just kind of coming to out of his, you know, whatever cocktail was fed to him of drugs and alcohol as he's being plugged, and he's like, he got me.
Taylor,
post-com clarity must be insane after that.
I can just imagine Kyle's post-nut clarity. Like, in my defense, I didn't know Little Italy was in New York.
When I said China, I didn't mean Chinatown. How do I can't even get a cab here. What is this?
I'm in fucking Newark.
Now I'm looking at this My Husband's Not Gay show, and of the 4 men named, is Curtis the most obviously gay?
It's so fucking long.
Because I'm just looking at the names, and between Jeff, Brett, Curtis, and Tom,
fucking
saying
Brett.
Curtis
God,
is the most
name.
gay, and then Brett, and then Jeff and Tom are just kind of a toss-up.
I'm gonna say Brett. If your name is Brett, you're gonna grow up your whole life being like told you're gay. So you might like just become that way. It might stick.
That's one. I think I made a joke in my video because I posted it last November, and I think he might be the only Brett. No one has ever been named that.
I've heard Pratt.
Yeah, Pratt.
I think the gayest name is Tom. And I say that because there's probably a Tom who just got mad. Watching
there's got to be a Tom watching right now that's like,
probably a Tom like, what the fuck did I do?
There's one guy
shit. Tom, I'll have to know.
Right, Tom Aspinall right now.
There's one Pratt out there flipping his desk right now.
But I got a couple hundred Toms with mine.
Pratt. Yeah, Curtis just stuck out as the gayest.
Yeah, Curtis that's a gay name.